really stiff latte.
Don't say
Of course,
Larry.
of course. Look how
And of course he says it.
look how his
With
face
soy milk,
changed.
naturally. Plus
Like he
falafel and halloumi
cannot
sandwiches.
not
More
have
avocado dishes than I could list here now.
a perverted
All
moment. We just got our Timber app. Alright, so we have Instacraft, Timber, our Unter, our home, and our inventory. So we have to go to the location where everyone else is so we can go on a Timber date. Sheesh. Hopefully I don't mess everything up. So let's go on Timber. Oh gosh, I forgot that's how we look.
Profile picture, on the other hand, it doesn't do you justice.
He's
No.
lucky he doesn't know what it looks like below the belt.
Oh gosh.
I'm going to make you a great offer.
Offer I can't refuse? Yeah, because we need to change this.
Tempting thought, but no. How about I set up a proper photo shoot for you?
What's
Oh,
that
that's
supposed to be
sweet.
good for?
I'm a photographer, so I know how this works.
Photos achieve 86.8% more matches on Timber.
Okay. Should I take my clothes off now?
Maybe
gosh.
not right away. First, we need to find a romantic place for the shoot.
Ah, don't worry. Romance.
I'm
is in
sorry,
my
Larry,
blood.
but he's trying to take your
There's no
booty.
doubt about that. Let me know when you have some place where we can take
Oh,
those photos.
I really hope I don't get shut down before I even like. God, I'm sorry, Twitch. I didn't know. I just wanted to make sure that was safe. Okay, let's go to the gym. I didn't even hear what that guy told me to do because I was rambling. Okay, he looking all buff.
Hey,
Can I use a gym?
can I use the gym? Of course. But it's for the members only.
Ew.
What's the secret to your sculpted body? You noticed, huh? Of course. You have to train really hard. I pump iron
He's like
every single
this,
day.
and he
Also
has
have a
like
secret
the
recipe.
skinniest arms I've ever seen.
Muscle shirts that build muscle? No, I drink nothing but protein shakes.
Puffy thick. What are you trying to be, Mike Tyson? Can I become like
Can I
you?
become like you? Well, keep
Because
working
everything
at
else
it.
is sarcastic.
You could do it.
Oh, hey,
Oh,
doggy.
we did a doggy. What's that you have there for a toy?
Oh,
Oh, now it's sad. Almost makes it even cuter. Almost.
I'm sorry. Here.
I don't think so.
Okay,
I don't
we
think
need
so.
it. Okay.
This gym is only for members.
Ew, do you see the subtitles? It has the list too. All right, let's
Keep it
go.
up and stay fit.
Stay fit. Let me stop being a bitch. Okay. I don't know what the guy needs, but I don't want to go back in there because I have to do a lot of editing. Okay.
You play music?
If that was supposed to be some sort of pickup line,
Yeah.
unusual.
It was awkward, but everything else was
I
horrible.
didn't mean that as that. Never mind.
My name is Larry. Larry Laffer?
Larry Laffer.
At your service. Always.
Let me
Ew, the way that he pauses.
always.
He'd be like, my name is Larry. Larry Laffer. I like your style. You got some swag, girl.
Thanks. Feel free to imitate it, but I like your retro look too.
Okay. Oh gosh, will you go out with me?
Would you go out with me?
You don't waste any time, do you? I like
Nope.
that. After
Okay,
my concerts,
wow.
I always feel the need to have a good time.
Sure. You don't waste any time, clearly.
time.
Yep, but I need groupies that can take it.
So that's why you matched me on Timber.
Nah, I match everyone so they come to my concerts.
Oh,
I mean,
okay.
that's okay. I'm about to make me a whole Tinder match everybody so you could be on my touch. 'Cause it's a little dry so far.
If there's
Okay.
one thing I know, it's how to cool a hot woman down. That sounded better in my head.
But first, my gig has to actually take place. Hey, there are still posters to be hung up, and my drummer disappeared. Didn't show up for sound check. Wanted to grab a drink in some nasty rundown bar on the beach. If I could
Maybe
only remember
Lefties?
the name.
I could do the poster stuff.
Oh, thank you so much. That would really help me out. Here you go.
Okay, so we gotta put in posters. I don't even know what this was because I don't know what the guy needed.
What's up?
Oh no, I wanna.
Your drummer disappeared?
Yeah, and we can't do the gig without him. Unfortunately. Last time I saw him, he wanted to go for a drink and something. I can't remember.
Kate, I won't. See you in a
Okay, so let's. I don't want to. You know what? Let's go back. I'll just edit it out. It's YouTube.
I have an idea where we can take that photo.
Okay, let's hear it.
How about Lefty's Bar?
Ugh. The store reminds me too much of Kam Kardashian's privates, full of sleazy losers and potential contagions.
Whoa, did you have to do that?
Okay.
The Prune store looks so futuristic.
Ugh. With those bright LED lights, you can see every pore. Not even a supermodel would want that.
That's why there's Photoshop. What type of photographer are you?
Downtown New Lost Wages could showcase my urban side.
If by that you mean you want to look homeless, you'd be in the right place. So, no.
I don't know.
I'll keep looking.
Okay, so he wants us to look for a place. Oh my god, the door.
There are some posters here, but nothing I'm interested in. And that's another one gone.
Do I have more anything up? Okay, yeah. The fuck? Maybe we could put some posters on that wall. Okay.
And that's another one gone.
Maybe the bathroom?
Something I could do for you, Larry?
Well,
Wow.
was one of your guests tonight a drummer?
It wasn't exactly rush hour tonight, but I don't remember any drummer. Well, at least nobody had a drum kit with them. Can you describe him a little better?
Great, we don't know.
Not at the moment.
Maybe I could remember if you can describe him better. Name, clothes, facial features, character description, peculiar habits?
Yeah, I get it. See you later.
Unless he's up there with Aaron. Because the toilet's done for. Maybe we can put the poster up there in the bathroom. No. Oh, this looks like a good spot for the poster. Okay.
The wall is too moist. These things are self-adhesive, but the wall is too damp. Locked, but I hear noises coming from the room. Hello? This timber thing says you want to...
Maybe she's with the drummer.
Well, in that case,
Okay. Well, wow. That was simple. I told you she has an OnlyFans.
I love what you've done with the room.
You've been in this hole before?
If you only knew how apt that was.
What do you mean?
Let me put it this way. The previous tenant was rather, universally hospitable.
That explains why guys keep showing up and saying Ken sent them. Not to mention the exotic smell of the mattress. Just when you think things are bad enough, something else comes along.
Apropos cum. If you'd like, we could create some new smells on that mattress.
You sure don't
Ew.
waste any time for an internet technician. You are an internet technician, right? Lots of guys nowadays put everything on their
Sure.
Timber profile just to get more matches. That would be really disappointing. And I desperately need someone to help me out.
Of course. Who would lie on an internet, huh?
Everyone.
Larry Laffer, at your service.
Well, he
You're
didn't
Peter from the
laugh.
Bush, and you're helpful. Good mix, honey. Who knows what might happen if you really get the internet back up and running.
What's a scrumptious lady like yourself doing in a scabrous place like this?
I'm working on my degree in literary history.
Okay,
Apartments and
wow.
lost wages are expensive. That's how I ended up here earning money doing cam shows.
Cam shows? So you're on TV.
Told you, OnlyFans.
On the internet. Well, I would be if the internet was working properly. My followers are already waiting anxiously for my next show on the net. At least I can log into Timber via the mobile network.
When do we get down to it?
Don't be so impatient. First, I have to look after my followers. And I need my parcel to make sure
I need my
attract a
score
huge
up
bunch of
to
followers.
90.
The parcel is still at the leisure suite. Then you'll get your own
Oh,
private
Leisure
show.
Suite.
I promise.
Oh, wow.
Leisure Suite. That sounds kind of familiar.
It's that shop downtown. There's a package for me there. But unfortunately,
No.
I put the pickup
Okay,
slip
the
in my
game is
jewelry
actually called
case,
Leisure Suit,
and
Larry.
I can't find the key.
I was bugging out. I was
Show
like,
your
is a
ID.
game actually called
No.
Leisure Suite,
You
Larry?
need the official packing slip.
And I've been saying it wrong the whole
Besides, I can't
time.
leave here until I do my show.
When was the last time you saw the key?
I know I had it with me the last time I left the house.
Let me make sure. Let me look up. Let me see. Oh no, it is Leisure Suit, Larry. Okay,
Where is this internet? And did something break off?
You want to know where the router is, don't you? It must be somewhere in the building.
How British. Router. What does it look like again?
It's a box with glowing lights. Lefty should know.
Oh, so we have a date from that app, don't we?
Oh, don't you worry. As soon as I have internet access again,
You know what I
going to
feel
get a
like we're gonna
very
do?
Special show,
I
honey.
feel like we're not actually gonna run through a bunch of scallywags. I feel like we're just gonna see a bunch of them and we're just gonna
See you
do
later,
nice
then.
things for them. And they're just gonna give us a nice score.
Hey, I need those for my strawberry bush.
God, why did I
I'll
go
be
next to the
borrowing them for a
strawberry?
second.
Okay, maybe we could use that to fix that pipe that was bad.
A fine specimen.
Oh my God, I thought that was a microphone. Oh my
Hey,
God.
Larry.
See you later then. Without the right key, I'll never get into Erin's jewelry box.
Why do we need to? You know what I need to do? I just need to...
The only place that would be useful would be in a kart race.
Please don't sue us.
I feel like I need to just try to get as much stuff as I can. Like, I'ma hover around
Would you please
and
leave
whatever.
my bush trimmer here?
Wow, we really can't take it. Okay. Cool. Alright, so let's put up poster.
I can hang that there. There are always a lot of people here. Well, at least Lefty and... Aaron. And that's another one gone. Uh-oh.
Whoa.
What the hell is this? Did Lefty wall someone in there? Somehow that seems familiar.
Well, I didn't play like
You
the
won't miss it.
I didn't play like the old games, so I don't know if everything has
I'm not
any.
touching the way he looks, he might still have ancient STDs.
Goodness. I don't know if any of the old games have correlation to each other because I was trying to.
The pipe's fried. You'd have to change the whole section.
So I was trying to play the first one, but what happened was they were asking me like questions to see if I was of age, but they're asking like
Lefty
dumb
said
questions,
I had
like
to activate something to
like
get
questions I
work.
really don't know. Like it was like
Lefty said the pipe has to be repaired first.
what did he say it
Lefty
had to
said
be?
the pipe had
Oh, the pipe. But the pipe he said was no good. So how do I fix the dripping pipe? He said that maybe a band-aid
That's
on it.
fine, just the way it is.
Okay, I don't know how to fix the pipe. Yeah, but they're asking like a whole bunch of questions that was very hard, so I had to Google it. And then after I got through, I literally walked into the street and got hit by a car and died. And after I died, the questions came back. And if you get the questions wrong, they're gonna say you're not old enough to play the game, and they literally won't let you play the game. I mean, these questions came up too.
Seems to be broken.
With this game, but you had the option to at least skip it. That's why we're playing this one.
Something
But I don't know if there's like an actual story timeline with this game.
Do you have any idea where the internet is?
Is that piece of crap router causing trouble again?
Yes.
I thought it was called a
Erin said
router.
Her connection was too weak. Something to do with her cameras. Funny. I didn't see any tapes anywhere.
I told her it wasn't a good idea to switch to that funky thing just because it looked so old-fashioned.
Wait a minute. Are you talking about me? Or do you mean... the jukebox is a router?
Yes, they told
Wow.
me this was the latest hybrid technology. That thing is nothing but trouble. And the music selection sucks too.
A truly inferior product. Not to be compared to modern technology like myself. Oh, hold on.
Oh my gosh. So what kind of phone I skipped that by accident. But what kind of phone just like hops in your conversation and just talks? Like if Siri did that with all my conversations, me and her would be fighting. Like, let's say if I'm just talking here like on stream and then she would just hop up and start commenting, I'll break my phone. Okay, so
See you later.
So how in the world am I supposed to fix that?
I won't get to that record that easily. It's behind a window. No, I'm not taking that.
Okay. He said I won't get the record
It's behind
behind
a window.
a window. So we gotta smash the window part? With what? Okay, let's see. There has to be something. Can use. Okay, we could place the posters.
I can hang a poster here. And that's another one.
Do I have any more? Okay, so I have. Oh no, I saw more. Let's see if she at least gives us a
up?
description of the drummer.
What's your drum buddy's name?
Sticks Laboom.
An interesting clue. Do you have a picture of your drummer?
Not a chance. He hates having his picture taken, and he's not even on timber. But you should ask the boys here in the Salon de Les Arts about him. He was talking to them too.
An interesting clue. I should check to see if anyone else around here. See you in a bit. What is this place?
Hello, welcome to the Salon de Les Arts.
The most individual, underground, hip, and veganist bar in town.
This is a vegan bar?
You can get anything you want.
And
Probably doesn't
it's
even know what
all
vegan is.
gluten-free.
Ooh, I'm actually on an all
Just what is
gluten-free
that
diet.
supposed to be? Hey, does it taste good?
Because gluten-free is the way to go, you know?
Everett, remember India.
This place is disgusting.
I heard you were talking to a drummer named Sticks.
Yes, creepy guy. What about him?
I hope my connection is actually working, because now it says it might be giving me a little bit of trouble.
Know anything else about Sticks?
He had a huge fight with that lemma.
That guy seems to have some serious issues.
An interesting clue.
Yeah,
you
describe him a little bit better.
What
'Cause,
do you want to know?
like, what does he wear? Yeah, exactly.
What
Like,
was he wearing?
One of those old-fashioned biker jackets?
Only not in white, like you.
An interesting clue. Any idea where I can find him?
No idea. We threw him out because he started smoking in here.
We can be thankful if our customers don't sue us.
An interesting clue.
describe him
Can
a
you
little bit
describe him a
more.
little
Like,
better?
how's his
What
hair?
do you
Like,
want to know?
What color is his hair?
Hard to say with his red bandana.
His beard was gray, at any rate.
Oh, yeah. He looked pretty unkempt. And he didn't even want to buy our quality beard oil.
An interesting
shame
clue.
on him. Alright, cool. Alright. So let's go with the jacket.
He wears one of those old-fashioned biker jackets.
That's not the most unusual description for a drummer. You know any more about him?
Heavy
He must
smoker.
be a heavy smoker.
So he smokes. If you tell me what brand he prefers, I might
Oh,
remember.
come
Then again,
on.
maybe not. You know any more about him?
Gray beard, unkempt, no use for beard
So if I
oil?
have to go back,
I
that's
can't
about to
tell
be
those
ridiculous.
bearded hipsters apart, anyway. You know any more about him?
His name is Sticks Laboom.
Like I can remember any names at my age. You know any more about him?
So useless.
Not at the moment.
Maybe I could remember if name, clothes, facial
I
features, character
did.
description. But
Yeah. Know anything else about Sticks?
He had a huge
That guy
I
seems to have
know
an
that
interesting...
already.
Can you...
What do you...
What was he wearing?
One of those...
Only...
An interesting...
Okay.
Don't those beards make you sweat?
Not at all, actually.
Like, look at his hand position. Like, you
His
look
beard
like
is
you
more
smoke
impressive.
already.
What do you think?
Wow, beard bears have tiny peckers. My goodness. The brown goatee is cool.
That brown goatee is nice.
Ha! I told you. Palm oil with nut extract.
Make sure you don't poke anyone's eye out with that goatee.
You're just jealous, Blondie.
A beer, please.
A beer, please?
Sorry, we're all out of organic natural pale ale.
Did you know that natural ingredients rot pretty quickly without preservatives?
What else do you have on the menu?
We've got chai latte, maca latte, normal latte, and a really stiff latte.
Don't say
Of
it,
course,
Larry.
of course. Look how
And of course, he says it.
look how his
The
face
soy milk,
changed.
naturally.
Plus
Like he
falafel and halloumi
cannot
sandwiches.
not
More
have
avocado dishes than I could list here now.
a perverted
each
moment. It
little
just
source
has to
organic.
come out.
And gluten-free bread to try out.
So,
Gluten free is the way to
what'll it
go.
be?
Okay, so I ended up getting the expired soy and gluten free bread. Oh, get the package.
Ah, Aaron, one of my best customers. You got a pickup slip, kid?
I've been sitting in this chair since I woke up. My butt's on fire.
No, but she really needs it.
No ticket, no parcel.
Great, now we have to go get the
Otherwise,
ticket.
Just anyone could come. Oh, come on.
Impressive selection, ma'am. I, assume you put everything through its paces?
Well, I've definitely gotten deeper into it than a kid like you.
Could you recommend something ladies really enjoy?
Normally, I'd recommend the Sex Panther. But after that whole thing with the news anchor, it's not allowed anymore. First off, I'd recommend that you take a shower, young man. A long, long shower. You look like you haven't touched water since the 80s.
Do you have, like, regular customers?
Of course, but don't get your hopes up. I don't have a loyalty card for dildos.
Oh,
It's a good idea, though.
goodness gracious.
I'll come back a little later. Don't go dying on me now.
I look fitter than you do.
His pulse and blood sugar are really bad, too.
Hey, get away from there.
Why? What's back there?
Nothing at all.
Do you have to pay an entrance fee?
No, it's just off limits to you.
But that obviously belongs to this store.
No, this is it.
My information indicates another shop at this address.
Cheeky little tramp. Oh,
Okay.
whatever. Come on, I'll show you what's back there. Come with me and see the double
Oh
life.
gosh, maybe it's a good thing that I popped off
It's
stream.
a quickie mart.
Oh, a quickie mart. Wow. Right?
Oh, too bad. Nothing perverted here.
Somehow, I find it reassuring that you feel that way.
Why is the normal shop in the back room?
Yeah,
Because
exactly.
it's just too embarrassing.
Really?
Without quickie
The
mart,
normal
we'd have had
stuff?
to close the leisure suite long ago.
Oh wow.
It's all that damn internet's fault. And now that people can see all the skin games they want on the internet, they've stopped coming here. And whoever invented neutral packaging should be ashamed of themselves. Anyway, the only thing keeping me afloat is having this place too.
A guy
So
like
now you
Larry,
know my
like
dirty little secret. Feel free to look around.
a guy like Larry, internet, internet
Help
porn or
yourself,
whatever.
kid. All customers can have one.
That doesn't make
There's
me
a
the
finger
least
in
bit
there.
suspicious.
So how does she keep track of both stores? Yeah, like
Hands
internet
off, kid.
porn
That's
is
only
like
for
dangerous for a
customers
guy
who
like
use Prune
Larry.
Pal.
I feel like
PayPal is a
all he would do
payment
was
app
beat
from
meat
Prune and only
literally
available
from
to company
the
employees.
time he wakes up
Oh, well.
to the time he goes to sleep. Like I think it would fall off. Cause that's how much like he would just eat meat.
Hands off, kid. That's only for customers who use.
Prune Pal is a payment app from Prune and only available.
Oh, well.
So only employees have access to healthy stuff. Okay, cool.
And that's another one gone.
Maybe the ashtray has the
Guys,
type of cigarette.
Salon de Les Arts said the drummer smoked. I wonder whether...
Finally. I just want to make sure I have every little thing. So let's see. I didn't check the trash cans. And there has to be another spot we could put the posters because I still have them.
Good doggy. I don't want your stupid bone anyway. I already have enough in my body.
Let's see if we can use that other dog toy that I stole.
I could trade the toy for the bone, but I don't want his slobbery old bone.
Okay, so we don't need anything from the bone. Alright, let's just go back to all of these and tell him we know what type of cigarette.
I don't think so. He wouldn't like that. Well... Was one of...
Well, can you...
Smokes this weird brand of cigarettes. Camel Toe.
Camel Toe definitely doesn't remind me of any drummers. You know any more about him?
No. God.
Not at the moment.
Maybe I could remember if you... Name, clothes, facial features, character description, peculiar habits?
Yeah,
I literally did that. Alright, let's go back to the gym because maybe we missed something at the gym. I feel like we did everything here though. Because the gate, he was like, don't enter. Oh, okay. Oh, wow, I could take the first aid box. Okay, so I definitely missed something here.
Hey. Stay strong.
I know we talked to him about everything we could talk about. Okay, so I definitely just got a first aid kit.
Help yourself.
Okay, so we just took some candy. We have like the weirdest things. Disinfectant wipes. We have slushy, maca, cigarettes, a quarter, $1, a dog toy, stack of papers, a gold tooth, expired soy, and gluten-free bread, shoelace, a lens, a band-aid, cardboard roll, access card, barbarian brew leftovers, and some darts. I'm trying to think how everything can work together, but okay, maybe we could put a poster here. Here we go.
And that's another one gone.
Is that all the posters? No. Okay, let's talk to this girl and see, because I'm all over the place. Okay, yeah. Heard you had a fight.
I hear you had a fight with him.
Styx is one stubborn son of a bitch. He thinks that we're selling our souls by performing here at the Salon de Les Arts. He just doesn't want to see that this is our big chance. Instead, he hangs out in the seediest parts of town. He definitely has some issues, especially with alcohol and gambling. Well, nobody's perfect.
An interesting clue.
Can you...
Okay.
He has some alcohol and gambling issues.
Oh.
Wow, that's all you really wanted to know?
You'll find him at Pier 69. Blowing
Okay,
his money
Pier
on
69. Okay.
Pier 69 is right at the end of Nebold Street. You'd best be off getting an Unter.
Pier
Finally.
69 added to Unta.
Finally. That was so freaking useless. All I had to do was say gambling. Like, oh, him. Like, you know how much info I gave you? Cool. So now we could go to Pier 69. Oh, look, Becky is there.
Hello, Becky.
Hey, that's the guy I was telling you about? That's Larry. He put something in my drink and then wanted to attack me.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Is that true?
Absolutely not.
Stay away from me, you creep. I mean, it really got my community behind me to support me, but that was some really sick shit. Don't ever do that
Look,
again.
we have natural swag, okay? We don't need to drug you, right? If I wanted that, I could get that. Easy.
Word of honor.
Right.
Who are you?
Lance.
Lance.
Is Becky your girlfriend?
Lance is my date. Aren't his muscles just so totally on fleek? He's the perfect
On
Insta
fleek.
husband.
Hey, I just have what
Maybe
the
we're in
ladies want.
2013.
Good thing I'm all about the ladies. Exclusively.
Can I get you something else to drink, Becky?
No.
So, Lance, what do you do?
I'm a fitness trainer and I work in the
Okay,
gym.
okay, okay,
If
cool.
you really want to get in shape,
Now
then I'm the one to talk
we can
to.
get in the gym.
6 packs and big, strong biceps are my thing. I mean, they're my specialty.
See you later.
Lance, we need to get our sexy up.
And that's another one gone.
Okay, can we take anything? Lance, Becky. Dinner's inside. Any the boat. Okay, get here. Float Sam.
I'm not turning mud digger without a good reason.
So why give me the option? God, I need to walk so slow. Look at that. Look at that pervy ass walk. Disgusting ass walk, bro. Straighten up your back. Where's your neck? Slut
Oh
machine.
no, I've had some bad experiences
Gosh.
with those. Hey,
Yes?
I'm Larry Laffer, and I bet your name is...
Dusty Rabbit. Feel me, Wolf. Steve Bison.
Steamy Bison.
Dude, are you serious? You do realize how cliched, racist that is?
I'm sorry.
Look, an Indian who smokes. I bet his name's probably made up of smoke and animal names.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't
My
mean
bad,
to be
bro.
rude. What is your name, then?
Smokey Bear.
Wow. What do you do?
What do you do?
Let me guess. You're assuming that I'm running a gambling
'Cause you
joint
do.
here. Like we were allowed to do on the reservation back in the day, right?
You do need to apologize for that. That was definitely your people, Larry.
Well, that's a nasty assumption.
Well, at any rate, I actually do own the oldest casino in New Lost Wages. But it's just a rumor that my ancestors built it on an old Indian cemetery, and that's why everyone loses.
Yeah, see you later.
No, maybe later. Even as a kid, I hated those things.
I never used one of those. All right, let's talk to Sticks.
on, give me 4 this time. Bingo, jackpot, give me something, anything, baby.
Oh god. Oh, so many things to blink out. Just too many things we need to blink out.
Sticks?
Well, who wants to know?
I'm Larry. Larry Laffer. Lemma sent me.
Larry.
Are you Sticks?
Yeah.
Larry Laffer.
Leave me alone.
Lemma's quite the hottie, isn't she?
A pain in the ass. Sticks, stop playing the horses. Sticks, stop playing the shell game. Sticks, stop the hot dog eating competitions. She just won't let me be who I am.
I like the Stones.
You totally look like a rocker.
Thanks.
Don't feel bad. I get this all the time.
Drumming doesn't have much to do with music.
Well, I guess that's true. At least it's loud.
Come on, Lemma's waiting for you.
Not a freaking prayer. She wants us to play in that awful hipster bar. They don't serve beer. They only serve smoothies. If Lemma wants to surrender to the capitalist pig system, I'm out. You could tell her I'm quitting the band.
This time you have to actually go to her and say, hey, he's quitting.
You have to insert something you want to press.
Okay, I have money.
Just fell right back out. It seems quarters are not wanted here.
Okay.
Hello?
What's up?
Is it fun working in a pawn shop?
Oh yeah, I spent my whole life here. The shop belonged to my parents, and I took it over a few years ago. Whenever I work here, I think of them. Some things have been lying around here for like decades. Isn't that great?
What's that photo panorama?
It shows a romantic sunset at the golden hour. It's a little faded, but that's why it suits New Lost Wages.
How much is it?
Collector's item, $100. But I only take cash.
I don't have that kind of money.
Well, I'd also trade it for a really extraordinary secondhand object.
Like?
I'll try to find something like that. What kind of strange figurine is that?
This is a very rare Sleaze Wars character. The slave princess even has a removable gold bikini.
Now he wants it.
Valuable. Still in the original packaging.
He's gonna do a lot of nasty things to that doll. Oh goodness.
It's from the 70s.
I'd like to buy the figurine.
That'll be $1,000.
Maybe I could pay some other way, if you know what I mean.
Thanks. I don't need anything to eat right now.
Sure. Not even a taco. Tacos are really good. That was my goal for today, to get a taco. I did not go out.
See you later.
Okay. Okay, so we should be able to put yet another poster. Are you a drummer, hun?
First, I'll take down the poster that's hanging there. And that's another one gone. Who leaves something like that lying around unguarded? Oh, I see. It's only a plastic diamond, but it's really sharp just the same.
Okay, something sharp, so that's good.
It needs a book on it. Nice and cold.
Okay, so we just took a chess
no
piece.
way I'm getting any closer.
Oh my gosh, oh my god. Okay, so I'm getting a lot of objects around here.
Nice and stable. I know, Pie. Be quiet. Lemma, I have some bad news.
What?
Stick says he's quitting the band.
That goddamn gambling son of a bitch. He just leaves me hanging. And when our next gig could be our breakthrough. Okay, that's it. The band is history. I don't have a drummer anymore, and my guitar's been stolen. No guitar, no concert.
Don't give up yet. Maybe there's still something I can do. I'll find out where your guitar is.
Go ahead, surprise me.
Where was the last?
It was in my guitar case by the door the whole time.
I'll find out where your guitar is.
Go ahead, surprise me.
See you in a bit.
Alright, now let's find this woman's guitar.
Hello?
I mean, it still seems
Welcome
like it's
to the
still there.
Salon de Lézard.
Okay.
I'll see you later.
Oh wait, we
Hello?
could talk to this guy?
Welcome to the Salon de Lézard.
Oh no, it just goes back to him. Alright, so.
The guitar was stolen.
I mean, I thought we knew that already.
It's from a nightclub called Hell's Pawn. The address is on here too.
Hell's Pawn added to Unta.
This should be interesting.
Alright, let's see. Oh, there's a police station. Okay, wow, somebody broke out of jail. Okay, we could put another poster.
And that's another one gone.
Okay, there's a guitar.
Hey, who are you and what do you want?
Hello, I'm Larry. Larry Laffer.
Why does the chuckles like
No,
pop up for like certain things? Because he'll chuckle and it won't be that in the subtitles.
forget it.
This guitar is stolen.
Larry.
That's impossible.
Larry
I
Laffer.
bought guitar
Like, why do you do that, Larry? Bullshit. Where did you buy it from?
Who did you buy it from?
I got guitar from nice old lady in Leisure Suite. Go ahead, ask her. She'll tell you it's truth.
This guitar is stolen.
What? That's impossible. I bought guitar legally. I got guitar from nice old lady in Leisure Suite. Go ahead, ask her. She'll tell you it's truth.
What is this place?
Don't tell me you don't know the city's hottest club.
You mean Lefties?
Hell's Pawn. The club for rich and
Lefties.
famous.
Look like
Obviously,
nobody
you're
even
neither
goes
of
inside
those.
Lefties.
Damn. Looks like I left my membership card in my other Ferrari.
And then I suppose one of your servants parked in wrong car park.
How did you know? Is bouncer actually an apprentice profession?
It is if you want to learn properly. But I just took some night school courses. Don't tell anyone, but I even had my chest expanded.
Okay, God.
So, what goes on in there?
Exclusive things. Too exclusive for someone like you.
The club should be overjoyed to have someone like me as a guest.
Why don't we just agree on no? But if you know someone who could deliver exclusive, extraordinarily delicate performance here,
Yes,
tell
we
me.
do.
We are always on lookout
Yes,
for fresh
we
show
do.
acts.
Well, I can...
Fresh.
Okay.
I'll come...
Yes. Okay. I know exactly what we're gonna do. Okay, let's see if we can. Well, we can't go in there.
Sorry, but only import. In other words, people with enough sex appeal.
Oh, we gotta get our score up.
Sex appeal is my middle name. Both my middle names, as a matter of fact.
You can't go in until your timber score is over 25.
And it's only 5.
What can I do for you?
Have you sold a guitar in the last few days?
I'm sure happy I managed to get rid of that. That lady pawnbroker had an urgent need to buy some delicate lingerie.
The ones you can eat?
At any rate, the only thing she had to trade was the guitar, and I let her talk me into it.
What's up?
I found your guitar.
You have it?
No. Apparently some guy bought it and doesn't believe it was stolen.
What? Then you have to convince the guy otherwise.
Okay. I'll figure something out.
How?
See you in a...
All right, so before we do that, let's go back to Aaron to get the thing for the package.
Hey, Larry.
Hey, Larry. Wow, we can't even ask her for the thing?
See you later, then.
Unless we just need the key. Can't use this because she won't give it to us.
I'm gonna need a lot more.
God.
5 hours later.
So, I'm gonna admit that I got like lost. Like, I feel like there was something that I was supposed to be doing, but because I'm like, how do I get the guitar? How do I get the voucher? I went back to Aaron. I couldn't get the voucher. Like, I feel like there were just loopholes. Like, I'm knowing what to do, but it's like, how do I actually do it? So, I did some research and I did miss something. So right over here in this area, there's some chewing gum. I'm not going to look at my inventory because I got some perverted things on there, even though I always accidentally hit the inventory thing. And I have to hit it now anyway. So let's get the chewing gum, the dry gum, to this dog.
His jaw looks pretty darn strong. The gum is all sticky again, but how do I get it back?
Okay, so earlier, as you saw, I had the thing for the dog, the dog toy. So now I'm gonna give him the dog toy.
Oh,
cool.
The chewing gum made the bone incredibly sticky.
So now in my inventory, I had the licorice that I got earlier, and I tied it to the shoelace that I had. And now I'm going to combine it with the bone. Like, who the hell is going to think of this?
A sticky fishing rod.
And then I believe I'm supposed to take this. And I'm supposed to go to the drain. And that's supposed to give me the key to Aaron's thing. There you go. Cool.
There was a key.
I can't believe I had to look that up because it's like, who the fuck is just automatically be like, oh, let me just get some random ass gum. So I missed the gum. That makes me think like I have to hover over every little tiny piece of everything just to get through this game. Like, the key.
It fits.
Because I was thinking, I was like, why would you need her?
Use that to pick up Erin's package from the leisure suite.
Okay, cool. Now that we have her package, her little ticket thing, now we could go and get the package.
What can I do for you?
Erin sent me.
Ah, Erin, one of my best customers. You got a pickup slip, kid?
Yes, I do. Here you are, madame.
Yeah, here you are, madame.
Thanks. Just a second. Sorry, kid, I can't read the handwriting. Nowadays, everything is printed so small, probably to make the penises painted next to it look bigger.
Have you ever heard of this new technology called glasses?
Now, don't give me that, kid. I have eyeglasses, but I lost them last night.
Oh, come
when I was
on.
sandwiched between the 2 Finnish dwarves and the Maori warrior.
I'm so exhausted.
I need need one of those instant cameras.
Oh yeah, we also need a camera.
Prune Polaroid Vintage Collector's Edition. Sorry, buddy, but that's way out of your price range. But now that you've proven that you're able to procure, sensitive items...
You know,
I want that VR.
I never in a million years thought I'd ever say this, but I really don't feel like getting you any more used panties.
Thank goodness.
No, that's not what I meant.
There is
What do you
this
want
action
now?
figure we've been looking for like forever.
Don't tell me it's the $10,000 one.
Larry Laffer?
We're looking for the slave princess from Sleaze Wars.
But only the version.
Oh
with
gosh,
removable
that's
gold
$10,000. No, that's $1,000.
What's up?
Gosh, you see, another mission, and I don't even know how to get money yet. Okay, so we can't. We're like a long way from actually getting the thing. Okay, I can't even see what all my missions are. All right, so we can't get the camera yet. Can't get the thing without actually. Ooh, what's this? A thermal jug?
That's still good.
Okay, cool. Cool, I found another object. I'm trying to find things that stick out. All right, so maybe we need to get that guitar. The only thing I'm thinking of right now is going to, I guess, where the Ferris wheel is.
Lemma's guitar has disappeared. Do you know anything about that?
No, it serves her right. She's needed a lesson for a long time now.
Sticks really your nickname?
Come on, man. That's my stage name. My name is Ulrich Styx. Danish-Greek ancestry.
I guess so. All right, well, he was no help.
See you later.
What is it? Okay, so I got a lens. Maybe that could help her read the thing.
With that, you can even read the fine print.
You're so stupid. I'm so stupid. I'm so stupid. I'm dragging out this game. I'm so dragging out this game. Oh, wow. I could put a whole poster here. I didn't realize.
Hey, what are you putting up there?
Just some advertising.
For what?
For a new sex toy?
Oh, interesting. Let me see that. That's a strange-looking gizmo. Go ahead and stick it up.
And that's another one gone. So, do you have a really great sex machine in stock?
Sure. Built it myself.
I bet you
Used to have
did.
a lover working road construction and got a really good deal on a used jackhammer. But it's pretty worn down now and has a thick crust on it.
They say that happens with age.
At any rate, it's definitely time for me to build a new sex machine. One that really bangs. Thanks for the suggestion, kid.
You're very welcome. I'm looking forward to seeing the result.
Alright, sis.
What can I do?
Aaron said...
Oh. Thanks. Sorry.
So then how do we get her to look at it with the...
I'll come back.
I look...
His possums.
So then how...
What's that?
Okay.
A reading monocle? Oh, that's just perfect. If I can give you a tip, Always take your glasses off before having acrobatic sex, because otherwise they're history.
I'll keep that in mind.
I should get LASIK.
What can I do for you?
That wasn't a good response, D.
Aaron's...
All right, let's get the damn package. You can read now.
Just a second. Let's see how good these new glasses are. Ah, yes, this package. Been lying here forever.
The poor package? Is it sick?
I hope your sphincter works better than your mouth.
Is that supposed to be some sort of challenge?
No. Here, every customer gets this pair of free gloves to keep their mouths shut.
Cool. So we can use the gloves to fix things.
I haven't...
Okay.
Pier 69 symbolizes passion.
Larry, I could kiss you. The light there is perfect at this time of day. The golden hour will be here soon.
Oh, then it's time to get a move on.
Aren't you the impetuous one? Unfortunately,
Oh my
the place
gosh.
holds some sad memories for me.
Of course.
Maybe I can help you make some new, better memories.
Not only are you funny and handsome, you're wise too. The enter's on me.
But I had to do all the work and call the Unta again.
Wait
Excuse
a minute.
you.
I see on Timber that my old flame is there
Oh
right now.
God.
Nothing wrong with sex with the X.
It's more complicated than you think. Until my former love leaves, I won't be doing any photos for you today.
Then I'll make sure they leave.
Oh God. See another task.
Hey, Larry.
I have something for you.
Finally, I can hardly wait to take this toy out of the box and put it in my box for my followers.
Oh gosh.
See you later.
So did my score go up?
Hey, Larry.
What's a...
I'm working on my degree in literary history. No.
What's a...
No.
Okay.
See you later.
So she needs two things.
Please leave the lights the way they are. I need good lighting for my show.
Okay, so we still need to fix the internet.
Lefty said the pipe has to be repaired first.
Okay, so let's take our gloves and see if we can fix the pipe.
That doesn't help me.
No. Okay. Okay, let's see if this is gonna work for...
I don't think so.
No. Oh, maybe it worked. Because remember we died. When we touched it. Okay, perfect.
Not just good for preventing venereal disease. I
Oh
should call
God.
Aaron.
Hey, Larry.
Hi, Aaron. The internet is back on.
The internet is back on.
Oh, I just knew I could trust you, hon. My followers can look
Can you
forward
give me
to
a good
nice
score
show.
on my timber?
Then, of course, it's your turn.
So, are we ready for the big show now?
Well, I guess so.
What's wrong? A sudden headache? I know it's hard to believe, but that happens to a lot of the women I talk to.
Gosh.
I don't want to bother you with my problems.
I'll just get undressed. Okay.
Fine by me. I'm more in the mood for the promised show anyway.
Actually, I never really planned on doing filthy little shows on the internet.
Are you telling me all that work was for nothing?
No, exactly the opposite. It made me realize that I've been settling for something far less than my big dream.
Are you telling me someone is forcing you to do this?
What, my literature studies? No, I do it all of my own free will. But my real, true passion is something different. There is one job I've always dreamed of having. One that would
A doctor,
make
a
my
lawyer,
parents proud.
What dream is
engineer.
that? Am I in it?
I left the country for new lost wages in order to become a real stripper. I mean, I love literature too.
That's gonna make your
But
parents
the dream of
proud.
becoming a stripper is just so much stronger. It's not that I don't like the cam show, but I want to hit the big stage.
So what? Now we gotta help you become a stripper?
It's not that I don't like. If only there were a way. Thanks, Larry, but I really.
Can you at least give me a better score? Larry, bro. We did all of that work for nothing, bro. How do you feel right now? She's not even gonna give us a good score. Like, at least just say we helped you out.
It's not that I don't like. If only there were a way. Thanks, Larry, but.
Now we have to find a strip club. So now the guy's
Somehow
ex.
Lance and Becky just...
Lance is gay.
See you later.
We gotta find the guy's ex. Either Lance is the ex, Sticks is the ex, or Smokey Bear is the ex.
See you later. See you later. Hello?
What's up?
Did some guy pawn a guitar here the other day?
Yeah. I did that deal the other day. It was that guy over there by the
Wow, he took her guitar.
Confess. You pawned the guitar.
Yes, I confess. It was the only way to make any more money out of the band. Money I needed for my investments.
Stocks?
No, this.
The slot machine.
They're the only ones who are good to me and understand me. This one in particular, today.
The bouncer at Hell's Pawn doesn't believe that the guitar is stolen property. You have to tell the bouncer that you stole it.
Bah, I'm on a roll right now. As long as this machine keeps spitting out the cash, I ain't moving an inch.
Okay. Now,
See you later.
don't break anything, of course. Now we gotta break this damn machine. Let's see what's in my inventory. Should we use the glove again and just pull out
That's
the
fine, just the way it is.
cord?
Oh no, I've had some bad experiences with those.
That's why I said take the rubber
They
thing.
already smell enough like rubber.
Okay. Oh, you know what's sharp? The diamond ring thing was sharp. Okay.
That's fine, just the way it is. That's fine, just the way it is. That doesn't help me. I don't feel like chess. Once that's broken, the machine's history. You can see where a rodent already took a run at it, but didn't bite it all the way through.
A few moments later.
I have an idea. I'd better step aside for this.
What was that? Oh no! The Sleaze Wars figure. It's like no longer sealed.
The authentic air from the 70s is gone.
So much for the mint condition.
Wow.
Now it's dropped to affordable dimensions. Hello?
What's up?
I'd like to buy
that.
I have $1. Why is he doing everything so far? Of course, the glitches from my game. Wow, we actually got the figurine.
What's that photo
Okay, so I used the dart to break the...
How much collecting? I don't have.
Well, I don't.
I'll try to.
Wow, so I used the
See you
dart
later.
to like smash open the figurine. I think I could take the cigarette from this guy. So let's do that. This is like more of your natural, no?
Take that stuff away. I tell you, it's pure poison.
Look up what each item does.
A replica of an old gold doubloon. Unfortunately,
So
it's just an
that's something that I've been
but
missing.
the
So
edge is
since
razor sharp.
this conspiracy pamphlet
It's
talked
not gold
about
anymore.
the e-cigarettes, I'm gonna give it to this
Look
guy.
at this.
Let me see that. National control, chemtrails, brainwashing. The popular e-cigarettes also contain substances used to control people. They are, so to speak, chemtrails to go. Okay, I think I'd better stop.
Oh, can I have the e-cigarette now?
It's not that simple. I need some kind of substitute. Something that satisfies me orally. That sounded a little weird, but you get my drift.
Okay, cool. So I guess he could take these cigarettes now, because
Would that satisfy you orally?
you know.
Okay, fine. At least it doesn't contain any artificial poisons.
Some of these puzzles are really impossible to
Here.
solve.
Take this chemtrail
But I didn't know that you
poison
can,
injector.
if I back click on each item, it kind of tells you what things can do. Okay, so I soaked the barbarian brew with the bread. And I'm gonna give it to the pigeon.
Here, my little dove. Oh, yeah. She likes that. What's she doing now? Ah, she couldn't handle the barbarian brew either.
Actually gonna shut it right on him.
Uh-oh. That could end up going south in a big way. Or in the drink.
What happened this time?
I can't figure it out myself.
Women are pretty strange, aren't they?
Okay. Men are better anyway. Oh, because I know he's a boyfriend.
Better anyway.
I know he's a boyfriend.
You sure got that right. I mean, there's nothing better than tits
See?
and pussies. You're
See?
messing up my head, man. My glucose levels are screwed. All because of your babbling. Becky and I were just going out to dinner, but I don't think that's gonna happen. You know what I'm up for?
World peace?
World peace?
Szechuan sauce.
Ooh.
You can get it pretty much everywhere.
Yeah, but not this one special brand you could buy when I was little. It was called the Szechuan Crazy Fanboy Edition, which was only available for a short time and has been sold out since about forever. Oh, the best sauce ever. Whenever someone offers a package on the internet, there's fighting in the street where the seller lives. Man, what I wouldn't give to taste that Szechuan Crazy Fanboy Edition sauce just one more time.
Well, now we gotta figure out how to make his fucking sauce.
Man, what?
5 hours later.
Okay, after millions and millions and millions of years of searching around, I finally found out what to do.
It took that.
So we can use this coin.
There's
here.
nothing in there.
Oh wait.
What do I want?
So we can get the sauce.
There's nothing in the dispenser where the sauce is supposed to come out. I don't want to use that until I have something I want it on. That's fine, just the way it is.
But that's what we could put the sauce on.
Yeah, that fits.
Okay, wow.
Okay, what do I want? 1 portion of Szechuan sauce for the old corn dog. Coming right
This is
up.
disgusting. In a dirty ass bathroom. I think we can actually hang up that poster here, because remember he said it wouldn't stick on. I think we can use a dart.
The wall is too moist. I can use that to pin up the poster. Just 1 poster left.
Wow. Where is I supposed to put that last poster? I have so much inventory. There has to be, like, we have to be able to use all of this stuff. Okay, cool. So that's how we get the sauce. So the sauce was there. I still need to find something old because I thought the coin was gonna work. Okay, so with him.
Man, what I wouldn't.
We give him the
Here you go.
corn dog.
1 corn dog with the rarest Szechuan sauce of all time.
Oh my god. A classic corn dog right out of the picture books. Ooh, I can hardly wait to slide that wiener into my mouth to lick off all
God.
that sauce.
Oh god.
That would be heavenly.
Why did he eat it like that?
You were really hungry.
I'm in a mass phase. At least
I never
You see,
I never
somehow I've
even
been a little
ate a hot dog like that before. That wow.
Damn. Now I want one of those corn dogs too.
Yeah, I could take another one too. I just got out of something like a relationship. But
Told you.
I'm not
I
sure
knew
even
he
know
was
what
the
it really
ex.
was.
I knew he was the ex.
Damn. A whole corn dog with Szechuan sauce. You know how many calories that just was? Those have to be transformed into biceps right away.
Okay, so the
I
ex is
saw
gone.
on Timber that
Yep.
my old flame is gone. Thanks, Larry. Unfortunately, we missed the
Told
golden
you.
hour.
If that is anything.
Oh, I didn't mean to click that. I didn't see
We're
that.
not in the VIP area at Hell's Pond. I mean, the moment just before the sun goes down completely. That would have been the perfect background for your new profile picture.
Right.
Can't we somehow fake it for the photo?
If you spontaneously find a sunset somewhere in your pants, let me know.
Okay, so we know we can use that background, but what can we use for something old? It was frustrating. These puzzles don't even make freaking sense.
The slave princess from Sleaze Wars. Oh my god, it's really her!
In the original box.
In the removable gold bikini.
You guys wanted to.
Right.
Sure, just take one. We'll look the other way.
Cool, so now I got the Insta camera. We're completing all of our tasks. So now let's give the guys the camera.
Wow. A prune Polaroid. It's just so mega. Want to trade? Pick out anything you want.
Give me your hat, shave off your beard.
I'll trade for that weird cloth back there.
They've become pretty mainstream lately.
Yo, that thing can go.
Okay, it's a deal. Let's trade. You know that it's priceless for a Queef fan. Just take it.
Oh, maybe we can take it to get inside the bar. Maybe they would want it. Maybe the girl's a fan. Cool. So after looking around,
smells
cheesy. Ew.
Oh, that dildo there smells like really old cheese.
Oh, so that's where that smell is coming from. You can't take it with you, kid. Nobody's gonna buy it.
Thanks.
That is freaking disgusting. So I got the secondhand sign. So I'm guessing that's something old. And I got a secondhand, So now let's see if we take it to the girl. Can she give us the backdrop?
Wow. That secondhand sign is really vintage. Would you trade it? You can choose anything you want from the store.
Oh, Lavina, your bra. Okay, let's get the
photo panorama.
Okay. A romantic sunset. Here you go.
Okay, now we're gonna have better photos. So that should get my score up, right? Okay, cool. So now let's go back to the photographer. And let's show him that I got a fake sunset with the nice lights at the pier.
Wow, that's perfect. And so beautifully vintage. The golden hour. Let's get the shoot started.
Can I change my clothes? My hair? Have me look clean? Okay. Some photos on Instagram. Okay, look at me. I look swagged out. Oh, God. Jeez.
Hey, that looks just like it did before.
I'll apply a filter. How about this one?
Wait, we still look... God damn.
Well, happy? What? Do you like yourself now?
I could fall in love with myself.
Fall in love with myself.
I'm over here looking like John
Great.
Travolta.
But I have one small condition before I give you the photo.
And that is?
I want to dance with you. In Hell's Pond. In the dark room.
Oh, if that's all you want. Night fever! Night fever!
Easy, easy. Save it for the club.
How are we supposed to get inside with no
Give you a few
points?
on Timber.
What? Not the maximum score?
You can have that if I really like your dance.
Oh
So,
my God.
I'll see you at Hell's Pond later.
Count on it. Hey, Pi, how many timber points do I have now? It should be about 60, right?
You have 11 timber points.
You
That's
sure there's no
it?
zero missing back there?
Absolutely certain.
Oh.
Okay, our girlfriend checking for
How
us.
could our prototype end up in a
God,
greasy
not
bar
this.
like that?
I'm still having that checked out.
Well, that kind of security breach can't ever be allowed to happen again. Send someone in so I can fire them.
We have to focus on the upcoming product presentation now.
But I want to fire someone now. At least an intern.
You fired them all last week.
Hire one. Send him up to me.
I'll see if I can find someone.
And I'll angrily pace back and forth here in the meantime.
Larry, you have new suggestions on timber.
Okay. Now we can get new people. All right, let's look on Timber. Okay, gosh. Okay, but we got 11. Okay, I know we have her. Really, an 18-year-old robot? Okay, Miles. You really 24? Look at all the damn cats. I have. Oh gosh. Okay. Hey, Krista. Alright, DvRhii. You know, her name kind of sounds a little close to mine. Okay, 19, gamer girl, you know, crossplay. Then we have Becky. Then we have, she's really 101, my goodness. Ivana Hump. Okay, now we have this guy, Everett. Gobbler. Oh, God. Okay, cool. Let's see. Anybody match with me? We took some great pictures, but he won't give me the pictures. So we need a score of 25.
What do you want?
Okay,
Erin
cool.
would be perfect for the job in the VIP area.
Erin. Never hear of her. What can she do?
She shows, well, you know, and then she, everything in front of the camera. But she wants to hit the big stage.
I'd have to see for myself just what she can do.
She has a show on the internet.
Nah, I don't trust internet. Don't even have Python.
Oh gosh.
Watch a show live.
I'm bouncer at Hell's Pawn. If I leave workplace for even just 1 second, chaos break out in new lost wages.
Just trust me. I know good when I see it.
Somehow, when I look at you, I have really hard time imagining that. Just get me something where I can see what she has to offer. The best thing would be sample of her show.
Oh god, we gotta probably record her on the low. Okay, I found the guitar thief.
Guitar thief.
And why would I care? Until that thief is standing here and tells that to my face, I don't believe a word.
So we still gotta break the thing.
Come.
Okay, so we need more dates. I don't know. So we have to do something with Erin. So I'm gonna go to Letty's.
I'll come back later.
And then, am I missing somewhere to put the poster? Okay, so we need to figure out what to do with Erin. But we're gonna do that next time. We got 11 points. How much we needed? We needed 90 for the girl, and we need at least 25 to get into the club. So for next time, we're going to get into the club. Thank you for everybody who watched. Thank you for everybody who hopped on stream. But thank you for everybody who hopped on stream. For like the 20 minutes I was able to stream with no problem. Until next time, thank you for everybody who watched, you know, everyone who subs, everything. Until next time, like, we got points, we got Larry up to 11. Like, you know, his profile picture is still ugly, but we know it has potential, and we just gotta give this guy a good dance once we get to 25. So my goal for next time is to get inside that club. So we got to get 25 points. I needed a little bit of help, but I see like the little puzzles, it's kind of complicated. Like, there's certain things that you just won't know, but I didn't know that you can actually read up on each item. So that's gonna help me for later. We're gonna move a lot faster with the puzzles. And until next time, guys, editing might take me a while because I have to block out a lot. Like, I thought the first one I did was wilding out. This was even like 10 times worse. And I know it's gonna get even worse later down the line. But I'm gonna try to edit as fast as I can while still playing Genshin and still playing Halo. But I got you guys. I really hope that you like this series. This game is actually pretty fun, solving the puzzles. It's just stressful knowing that I had to record it. But it actually is a pretty fun game. If you don't mind all the pervertedness, I would suggest you play it. Maybe you guys would like solving the puzzles and stuff. I mean, even though if you watch the, the recording, you kind of know what to do. But I say, give it a shot, There's so many times I watch a walkthrough of a game just to see if I like the game. And then once I get the game, I'm like, I still don't know what to do. So try it out. I think you'll have fun with it. If you like type of puzzles, you like things that make you think, definitely try this game out. It's actually fun, even though it's perverted. Until next time, peace out.